So introduce yourselves and let the borrowers and the market know who you are, and just let us know what it's like to be on a mortgage team.
All right, so my name's Tyler Tiessen. I'm a mortgage agent with Mortgage Suite, Dominion Lending Centers. I've been doing this for a few years now. I started 3 years ago just doing AAA business, and then gradually got into all sorts of different styles of deals.
Like different borrower types?
Different borrower types,
yeah.
There's 5 of them. And then, now we're here. Now I brought on Pranav last year and built a team, and now we're bringing on more and more agents.
So you brought Pranav on to help you. I'm assuming you got very busy. You are good at what you do. You're funding a lot of mortgages for helping a lot of clients. So you always had that overflow where all of a sudden something happened where you couldn't maybe get back that one client.
Well, it's more so just helping with the amount of volume coming in. Like there's a lot of deals that start coming in order to make sure everyone gets the best service. We bring on more agents and teach them how to do the business.
Perfect. So Pranav, what was it like to join in with Tyler here?
So I joined in a very erratic manner. I actually called Mortgage Suite directly because my dad wanted to refinance his house and I was looking for a broker. So I called and we were talking about the rate and everything, we were talking about the mortgage. He asked me a little bit about myself. I worked in property management, I've worked in real estate in the past. I'm also in the military, but I am looking for something full-time because of COVID, I lost my job unfortunately in property management. So he said, you know what, yeah, we have your mortgage and everything, but I would rather have you on as an agent. He walked me through on how to do and what it's like, and then I had a second interview with Tyler. So that's kind of how it happened, and it was just one phone call, and then a year later I'm here now with all this knowledge and all these deals, and I'm trying to basically get a full-time career.
So it's not just like when I call Tyler, if I can't get a hold of Tyler, I can then go maybe to you, correct?
Exactly, and for me it's very good because I can get in a deal that most typically in your first year would be just way too much, because in your first year you're still learning. The agent course is very good for a broad aspect on the mortgage industry, but every deal is different. Every year everything's changing in our industry, so you could be here for 30 years. There could be still a deal that you just like, okay, I don't know how to structure this anymore because policies have changed. For me, it's great. I can go directly to Tyler, who has all this experience. Worst case scenario, maybe Tyler's on vacation, maybe he's in a meeting. I can call Duncan directly, who is a broker lead, and we have a big team of 20 agents. So even if Duncan is busy, he can just ask any other senior agent, and I can still get an answer right away from my clients.
That brings me to a question. What is the difference between if I go to that individual bank or that individual mortgage specialist or even an individual broker or agent? What is the difference between this team situation?
When you go to a mobile specialist at a bank, first of all, they can only give you the products that the bank has. They don't have licensing from like the government. They have their in-house training, and that's it. Now understand that your mortgage stays for the next 25, 30 years. That means within that time, things can happen in your life. Banks change employees all the time. That mobile specialist that's working now at one bank might not be there down the line. You might have somebody completely different. Whereas this is my full-time career. I have your file from the get-go. I know your situation from the get-go. I know all the jobs you've done, the refinances, the rental property, everything. It's a lot easier for me to create a financial path for you because the mortgage is literally one of the biggest toolboxes you can have for yourself and your finances. Going to me and going to any of us is basically going, you're my guy for down the line. If you're currently a young individual, for example, you might want to have that personable person that you can just call or text and be like, hey, Pranav, I have these two already. Can we refi, take on some equity? Can we buy this here? Can I buy out of state? Can you co-broker? Can we do this commercial building? Good luck getting an answer back from a mobile specialist on that. In the broker channel, we have 120 plus lenders. It gives us a lot of flexibility. We can do commercial deals, private, fees, etc. Banks can only do a certain amount of deals. And then after a certain amount of doors that you have, you might need alternative lending, which is something we specialize in. Going to an individual broker or person, there's a very high chance of human errors in that case. In our team, it's very hard. I can have an issue. There's 3 people looking at my file. I can be late for something. There's somebody else to take the meeting. I can have an injury. Somebody else can pick up the call. It's a lot less stress for us and worse for the client.
Well, everything you just said is a huge testament to your leader training you, because Pranav, that was incredible. It made a lot of sense. And the fact, I mean, Tyler's just sitting, agreeing with all of it. Amazing job. So I would say to Tyler, on that note, how is it being a trainer?
Well, the main advantage is me being able to have like a little bit more of a work-life balance. Because if I want to handle all these deals at once, I'd be working from 9
lot
till
of
9.
hours.
I'd be working 12 hours a day, and then on the weekends. Being able to offset some of that and hand stuff over and help Pranav develop a career as well, it's very rewarding, first of all, because you can see someone build their career with where they're going to be for the rest of their life. And like I can focus more on myself as well. I can look at doing other things. So like if I ever get too busy, it's really good to be able to have somebody there that can look at things for me. And if I'm on vacation too. I know I have someone that's trained, knows my book of business well, that can take things over and get it across the finish line.
So in essence, a team never takes a vacation.
No. Team
like
Tiessen doesn't sleep.
It's literally-
Team Tiessen does not sleep. You guys heard it yourselves. I would say that's a wrap. Thank you for coming in, explaining your team concept. We will be growing the team even bigger now. If you want confidence, you guys want to put your mortgage app somewhere where it's going to get done and you'll have utter communication, bring it to this team, guys, because they will get the job done. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.